Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and let's get started. This is going to be the pile 1 and pile 2 reading for the month of November. So what I'll do is I'll quickly shuffle the tarot cards and oracle cards, and then I'll prepare pile 1 and pile 2, and then you can choose whichever pile resonates the most with you, and I will go through with the reading. It will have your career, your love, and your health areas covered. So I will be covering those for both pile 1 and pile 2. So let's get started. I will put in the timestamps in the comment section, so that you can skip to your pile reading if you do not want to see the whole procedure. And if you want to go through with the whole procedure, well and good. So let's get started, guys. So let's see what is in store for pile number 1 for the month of November. Let's see what's in store for pile number 1. Now I'll do pile number 2 as well. I'm not going to read the cards right now. I'm going to quickly do the oracle cards as well. So I'm going to pick oracle cards, 3 oracle cards. So it could be, if this pops up, like 2, 3 pops out, or depending on how it works. So accordingly, we'll work out, because I have another deck from where I'm going to pick up the cards. So let's get started. Let's pick for pile number 2. I'll pick 2 out from these particular cards, oracle cards. Similarly for pile number 2 as well. Alright, so let's get started. Alright guys, I'm going to pick up a few charms here. I'm going to just pull out a few charms. And out of these charms, I'm randomly going to pick up, for pile number 1 and for pile number 2. So that you can have an option in regards to which particular card do you want to use. Alright, so I have placed both the piles. This is pile number 1, for which I have randomly chosen the heart charm, the 2 hearts charm, and this is pile number 2, for which I've randomly chosen the angel. Come on, let's just show them what is written there. It says, I don't know why my camera is not focusing as of now. Probably too new for this, but it says angel is watching over me. So whichever pile do you feel more resonated towards, you feel more inclined towards, you feel okay, this charm is more beautiful, or this charm is more beautiful, or you're getting inclined towards this charm, or this deck, or number 1 or number 2. you can choose that. If you feel you need a little more time, you can pause this video right now, and then once you are ready with whatever pile you want to choose, you can actually start watching the video further. So let's get started for pile number 1. Hi, pile number 1. For those who had chosen either number 1, the first pile, the cards resonating to this particular card deck, or the ones those who had chosen the 2 hearts charms, this is the reading for you guys. So basically, if we see that this particular has double hearts, that means definitely something to do with love. And it could also mean that something good in regards to health as well, because heart is not just only for love, it is also in regards to health as well. So it could be either in both the situations and scenarios that your health and your love life are going to be all good, or maybe probably worked up. Let's see what the cards have to say. So what I'll do is I will actually start with the tarot cards first. So this is deck number 2 altogether. So I'll start with the tarot cards first, and then we'll go with the angel cards just to understand further what is there in store. So this is all right, let's get started. So what is there in store for your career, pile number 1? All right, so we have Knight of Cups. So Knight of Cups is basically new opportunities. So that means it's a good start altogether. So in the month of November, you probably would have new projects coming in, new positions coming in, probably a complete different career that you might choose. So you're going, so maybe you were actually in, let's assume that you're in finance sector and you suddenly want to jump into the HR sector, or you are into teaching sector and suddenly you want to open your own business. So that could be a possibility that I can see. What further I can see is that maybe a friend of yours is going to bring in some news, or maybe that spark that is missing to start up that particular new process. So what I can see is maybe a friend is going to turn up and tell you about how that person, how he changed from one department to another, or from one job to another, from one position to another, and that might instigate you, or that might trigger you to start working towards it, and working towards that particular goal. Or they could also bring in some positions for you. So maybe a friend from a different department comes and tells you that, oh, there's an opening in our department, do you want to join? So that could also be an option available here. So definitely look out for a friend who is coming and giving you that hint, or giving you that that sowing that seed in you to prosper. So that is a very good thing that is turning up. Let's see, we have for love, we have Knight of Wands. Okay, so there is definitely, pile number 1, there is definitely someone coming in your life in the month of November. Maybe this person is your love interest, and that is the same person who's going to tell you about career opportunities. Maybe you change a department and then you meet this particular person, and love blossoms. So you're definitely going to meet up with someone. It could be an old friend as well, it could be someone from the past as well, which you had not been in touch with so often, and suddenly they come up and say, oh, I'm working in this particular company, do you want to join? We have an opening in our department. Probably you get a shift in both the sectors, that is your career and your love. So yes, there is definitely a new person coming into your life. A person is coming into your life. I wouldn't say new or old. A person is coming into your life, and they are bringing changes. So it could also mean that if you are in a relationship, you might take the next step with that particular love of your life. You might, get engaged, make plans to get married. I cannot see marriage happening as of now, but yes, you can start, having that conversation around marriage, that, okay, let's book a date, or let's book a venue, or let's, speak with the family. Or you can also move in, if in case, you were in that situation wherein, you were far off from your hometown and you're living close by, you can actually move in. So that the change is going to be a drastic change, and it's going to be a very pleasant one. So that is what I can see here. So let's move on to the health sector of pile number 1, and we have 8 of Wands for the health. So definitely I can see that your health is better, because if it was Six of Wands or Seven of Wands, it was like, there was a fight already that is happening. That fight has already happened, and now is the time, like, you've done your work, and now is the time to eat the fruit. You've done what was supposed to be done, and the karma is giving you the good fruit that was there for you. सो सबर का फल मीठा, आई मीन सबर तो नहीं किया इस रिगार्ड्स में, आपने अपना काम किया है, आपने अपना कर्म किया है, और फल आपको उसका मिल रहा है. सो यू गेटिंग वॉट यू डिजर्व, and it is a happy thing. It's not a bad thing or a negative thing. It's a happy thing. That's what I can see here. What I can see here is you've definitely had some stressful times in the past, and in comparison to what you're going to have now. So you are going to go through some ups and downs still. So do not feel that it's like okay, now it's like a honeymoon period, or it's like a happy period altogether. You might get a few hiccups, but it's not something that you can't deal with. मतलब it's not like ऐसा नहीं होगा कि आपको अचानक से एकदम स्ट्रेस हो जाएगा किसी चीज़ के लिए, कुछ ऐसा मतलब कि अरे ये कैसे हो गया, अब मैं कैसे करूँगी, हाय मेरी लाइफ. You're not going to go through all of that drama, but for sure you are going to go with a few hiccups which you can easily manage. And I can see, all in all, November in your health sector is also showing happiness, which was actually due for a long time now. So you were going through a lot of troubled times in the past, and काफ़ी time से due था ये खुशी और health और अच्छी happiness. I can see November is giving you that particular fruit. Let's get further the messages. So let's get the message for your love life, for your career. So, oh my god, I mean, was this card meant to come out? I don't know. So this says double mission. It says light worker star seed, serve the world by being you. So it is saying that do what you wanted to do. So exactly what you've got in your career sector in the tarot card, that is, you are going towards your own path. This was meant to happen, and that is the reason it is happening. So that is the reason someone is bringing that news as a messenger. Your friend is bringing that news, or someone that you may fall into love with, or you are falling into love with. And probably, it could be that you have a crush on someone in a different department, and to get close to them, you are going to shift into that particular department, move into that department, and that department is the one that you were supposed to be working in all throughout. So this is basically, it's like your path that you were supposed to follow. And yes, as you can see how beautiful, look how beautiful this card is. This card is like, it very clearly sends you a message to just be you. You are wanted, you are loved, you are cherished as you are. Just be you, just be yourself. Don't try to pretend to be someone else. Don't, mask onto someone else's habits or someone else's personality. Your personality is what is required. You are you, and nobody can be you. So be yourself, and you are going towards the right path. Enjoy this period. Let's see what is there in store for your love life. I don't know. I'm not kidding you guys. Just look at this. Perfect timing. Just look at this. Oh my god. Pile number 1. Your cards are like, very clearly, upfrontly telling you it's go time, baby. Let's just go and get it. Get it. So it's basically telling you go for it. Just like, it's my time now. Apna time aa gaya. Not aayega. Apna time aa gaya. You've made it happen. So don't hold back. It is also giving me the vibes stating that you definitely, have had some issues in the past in regards to your love life as well. So probably a cheater, or, some major issues that had happened, like, family involvement, family was against it, or, there was some sort of major issue in the past relationship, if you were in a relationship initially. And that fear, that pain is triggering you to back off. But do not back off, girls. Do not back off, guys. Walk with confidence, and you will win the game of love. You will win it. This is your time. So do not stop back. Do not push yourself. Do not try to, out of fear, out of anxiety, out of stress, do not try to close yourself. Open up. Just enjoy the moment. It is meant to happen. It will happen. Don't try to control it. Let it happen. Let's see what's there in store for your health. Okay, empathic star seed. It says energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. And if you see, there is this lady who is actually looking into the mirror. So that means you are basically looking in for your own self. And it is time to stop questioning your abilities, questioning your personalities, questioning your looks, questioning your life and your karmas. You have done something really good. That is the reason these cards have come up and are telling that you've done something really good and you're getting the fruit of it. Take it, enjoy it, don't worry, relax. You've done enough to reach to this position. Enjoy this fruit of your karma. Do not put too much pressure to prove yourself. People like you the way you are and love yourself. Stop interrogating, stop demeaning your own self. अपने आप को नीचा मत दिखाओ, अपने आप पे क्वेश्चन मत उठाओ. आप जैसे हैं वैसे बहुत ही अच्छे हैं. सो आप अपने आप को प्यार करें, आप अपने आप में कॉन्फिडेंस लाएं एंड आप आगे बढ़ें. आप अपने आप को होल्ड बैक ना करें, बिकॉज ये बता रही है कि आपकी लाइफ में आपने बहुत झेला है और वो झेलने के बाद आपको आपका अच्छा फ्यूचर, आपको अच्छा चीज़ें मिल रही हैं. तो अब डरिए मत. वो अच्छी चीज़ें जो आ रही हैं उस पर क्वेश्चन मत कीजिए, उस पर डाउट मत कीजिए. जस्ट टेक इट, ग्रैब इट विद बोथ द हैंड्स. So this is the reading that I'm getting, and what a lovely reading, pile number 1. So definitely what a beautiful reading. So do not hold back, love yourself and enjoy the moment. You have earned it. All right, so hope this resonates with you guys, although it's a general reading, but I really hope that it resonates with all of you guys who've chosen pile number 1. Do let me know in the comment section कि आपको ये रीडिंग कितनी रेजोनेट की है, कितनी आप इंक्लाइंड हुए इस रीडिंग के साथ, कितना आपको लग रहा है कि येस दिस वर्कड फॉर यू एंड येस थिंग्स आर हैपनिंग इन दिस पर्टिकुलर एरियाज ऑफ योर लाइफ लाइक द वे इट हैज़ बीन एक्सप्लेन. आप do let me know in the comment section. Do let me know if there is any suggestions as well. I am open to suggestions as well. Thank you so much, pile number 1. Hi, pile number 2. So those who have chosen pile number 2, the number 2, or those who were resonated with the second deck or with the angel charm, this is the reading for you guys. So what I'm going to do is I am going to be reading the tarot cards. Oopsies. Ooh, I'm so sorry. I'm going to be reading the tarot cards first. I'm going to be going through 3 different aspects of your life, which is the career, the love and the health. Let's see what is in store for you. I'm going to read the tarot cards first and then I'm going to take over with the angel cards, the oracle cards. Let's get started. So what is there in store for career for pile number 2? Excuse me. All right, so we have 7 of wands here. So what I can see is pile number 2, there could be some struggle in regards to your career. Maybe some colleagues are trying to sabotage your work, trying to pinpoint every single mistake that you have done. Instead of you are doing 9 things good in your work, in your office, in your career, but only that one thing that is missing or that one thing that you've done wrong, that is emphasized even more than the 9 things that you're doing right. So this is what I can feel, that November is going to be a little chaotic in regards to your career. But do not worry. With caution, this too shall pass, because nothing is permanent. So if you have had good times, you will go through bad. And similarly, if you have had bad times, you will go through good. So do not worry, and this too shall pass. And what I can see is take some more precautions, guys. So just don't believe in what everyone is saying. Don't believe that everyone is your friend, but do not just start pinpointing or start poking your nose, or just be a little cautious, guys. That's what I'm getting here with this particular card. Just be a little cautious. It's not going to do harm if you be a little cautious in regards to your career. Let's see what's love life having. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. So your love life is a death card. Do not get scared. It's not that. It's not a bad card actually. I feel it's a good card because when death happens, what exactly happens is you end one particular period and then you go into the next one. So it's a change. In simple terms, we say it's a change. It's a change for the people who are still on the earth, and it's a change for the person who's left the body and is going to into a new body. So it's a change. So it's not that bad a situation. So basically, what I can see is in your love life, old patterns are changing. So if you were in a relationship, if you are in a relationship, maybe you guys are trying new things, like you might have gotten into a boredom kind of a period कि आप लोग अब ज़्यादा मस्ती नहीं कर रहे थे, बस मिलते हो एकदम ऐसे जैसे हस्बैंड वाइफ एकदम बोरिंग बोरिंग हो रहा सब कुछ. So maybe you'll start going on to trips, maybe you'll start doing some adventurous things together, like probably do bungee jumping or river rafting or some skydiving or maybe banana boat in Goa while you're on a trip. So different sorts of things you can do. So I can see that you can try and change these things. But if you're single, guys, I can see that your old patterns are required to be changed. तो अगर आप वो हैं जो who used to be giving a lot in the relationship, you need to change that. You need to keep yourself as well important in that particular relationship instead of just keeping the other person in the limelight always. If you were the other one, that is the person who was always me and not taking care of the other person, you probably need to change that. So there is a new variation, a new pattern that needs to surface now. वही सेम चीज़ करेंगे तो लव लाइफ इज़ नॉट गोइंग टू इम्प्रूव. आपको पैटर्न चेंज करना है, आपको साइकिल चेंज करनी है ताकि न्यू थिंग्स कैन डेवलप. एंड सो लाइक इफ़ यू वर दैट अलूफ काइंड की ठीक है यार, मतलब आई एम गोइंग टू गिव प्रायोरिटी टू माई सेल्फ, आई एम गोइंग टू गिव प्रायोरिटी टू माई करियर, आई एम गोइंग टू गिव प्रायोरिटी टू माई फैमिली एंड देन फ्रेंड्स एंड देन लास्ट में लवर आता है. So in that particular case, you will have to be a little more romantic and change the priority to second, third, fourth. कुछ priority change करो उस love life की. अगर आप जैसे आप sometimes what happens is that we've had a couple of relationship and each time the other person has cheated on you. Probably you'll end up finding a person who is actually loyal and faithful towards you. So just मतलब आपको you don't have to go up. So there going to be signs that are going to come towards you. मतलब आपको दिखेगा कि मतलब my boyfriend or my husband is not giving me that much importance, not giving me that much time. End it. If you feel that it was long due, आपको लग रहा था कि बहुत टाइम से ये ड्यू है, we were fighting too much and then breaking up for a very long time and then coming back and then breaking up and then coming back and then breaking up. एंड कुछ टाइम के अंदर ही वो सेम चीज़ रिपीट होती रहती है. मतलब एवरी सिंगल टाइम आई हैव टू आस्क फॉर दैट पर्सन टू गिव मी देयर टाइम, देयर इम्पॉर्टेंस. If these sort of things are happening, then in that particular case, end this toxicity. So you have to end something for something good to begin. All right, let's move on to the health sector. All right, so for the health we have 8 of Cups. All right, for 8 of Cups means that again, so pile number 2, there are a lot of changes that are coming. There are a lot of changes that are in demand. You have to change a lot in the month of November. There are going to be opportunities. There are going to be areas where you're going to be presented to change yourself so that you develop further. You have a better, enjoyable time duration in your life. So there are a lot of changes that are coming in. So this card is a change. This card is a change. Again, it is saying change your habits. So जैसे अगर आप बहुत late nights जाग रहे हैं, start sleeping a little early, start waking up a little early. If you have been too lazy, you will start exercising. You basically are overcoming, you're abandoning things or habits which are not useful anymore to you. So if I come back to this particular one, if if that person in your life, if your other half is not giving you that good, it's not helping you, it's not being useful, it's just giving you stress, tension, problems, changing it. Similarly, whatever is happening here in regards to your health, so if there is anything in your life that is giving you stress, tension, you're going to change it. You can also probably, because your work life is going to be giving you some, so you might think of changing around that also, or probably, just thinking of changing some environment in your workplace, so that some new change comes up, instead of every single person coming and attacking you and trying to put you down. Maybe you will try and change something in yourself, and that will turn up in a better way. So I can see that month of November is for your self-realization, is what leads you into this particular month, and a lot of changes that is required to happen, so that good things can come and fill in. So basically you have to empty the old things off, which are no more useful to you anymore in life, so that you make space for new things to come up. All right, let's see what is there in store in regards to your career. Let's say surrender to this. Oh, wow. Okay, so it is giving you the answer for the, the colleagues who are causing you troubles in the workplace. It says Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. So what it basically is saying is time is great. It heals, it protects. Things change. I think I did mention it here initially as well, that time is something that will, it will actually work. It is not going to be every time. It is not going to be just night. Every time is not going to be just day. तो थिंग्स चेंज होंगे, हर वक्त रात नहीं, हर वक्त सुबह नहीं, कभी खुशी नहीं, कभी गम नहीं, ऐसे दोनों टाइम होते हैं. तो हर वक्त एक इंसान की ज़िंदगी में खुशी नहीं रहती है, तो वैसे ही हर वक्त एक इंसान की ज़िंदगी में गम भी नहीं रहता है. तो टाइम डेफिनेटली इज़ प्लेइंग अ ट्रिक हियर इन योर month of November. Let time handle the things. Do not put too much pressure. आप do not retaliate. आपको अगर आपके colleagues कुछ चिक 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 कर रहे हैं, if they're pinpointing you, if they're forcing you, if they are putting you down, do not retaliate. आप उनको dislike मत कीजिए. Do not become pitiful or negative. Pessimist मत बनिए. Let it be. Treat it with love. Treat it with love. Let love do it. जैसे गांधी जी ने कहा था, कोई एक गाल पर थप्पड़ मारे, आप दूसरा गाल आगे कर दीजिए, वो अपने आप शर्म के मारे पीछे हट जाएंगे. तो सिमिलरली आई एम नॉट सेइंग कि यू गो एंड से कि हाँ चाटा मारो मेरे मुंह पे. यू एम नॉट सेइंग दैट, एंड आई एम नॉट आस्किंग कि यू गो एंड आस्क कि हाँ कीप पिन पॉइंटिंग मी सो दैट आई कैन बिकम बेटर. बट व्हाट हैपन्स इज, इफ किसी ने आपको मारा या किसी ने आपको धक्का दिया, तो सामने वाले का पहले से डिफेंस सिस्टम चालू हो जाता है, बिकॉज उसे पता है कि अब उसका रिटालिएशन आने वाला है, अब वो मुझे कुछ ना कुछ करने वाला है. अगर आप कुछ ना करो तो वो बंदा खुद कंफ्यूज हो जाता है कि अरे मैंने तो इसे बुरा करा, पर इसने मेरे लिए कुछ भी नहीं करा है. तो वो बंदा फिर या तो खुद शांत होकर बैठ जाएगा, या वो और दिमाग लगाएगा. लेकिन आपके हित में टाइम भी है और चेंजेस भी हैं. तो अगर आप सही चेंजेस पकड़ लोगे उस टाइम ड्यूरेशन में, आपको टाइम मिल रहा है, तो उस टाइम ड्यूरेशन में अगर आप सही चेंजेस पकड़ लोगे, यू विल बी इन अ गुड पोजिशन अगेन. सो आप किसी को वापस से मारो मत. लेट टाइम हील इट, लेट love heal it. All right, so this is what is there in regards to your career. Let's see what is in regards to your love. Oh, okay, it says look for a sign. So obviously you are getting some hints. Pile number 2, आपको कुछ hints मिल रही हैं. Hints जैसे बार बार एक सेम टाइप का नंबर दिखना, repetitive numbers like 111, 222, 999, 666, repetitive colors like every time you step out you see a red car coming out of nowhere, a blue car coming, things which are rare. So we see a lot of white colored cars, we see a lot of black colored cars, but red car is a little different. There are a lot of red cars, but it's a little unique. So if you walk out and you see one specific kind of dog, one specific breed every single time, not the same dog, probably it's the same dog as well, that could also be a sign. One specific breed of dog, let's say Labrador or maybe Golden Retriever, एक टाइप का ही अलग अलग लोगों के घरों में या अलग अलग जगह पे आपको एक ही टाइप का कुत्ता दिख रहा है, या आपको एक ही टाइप का नंबर दिख रहा है, या आपको कलर दिख रहा है, या आपको कोई एक चीज़ रेपिटेटिव, जैसे आपने मूवी देखी और उस मूवी में बोला कि बस बहुत हो गया, मुझे अपनी जॉब चेंज करनी है, बस बहुत हो गया, मैं अपने रिलेशनशिप से बाहर आना चाहती हूँ, बस बहुत हो गया, आज से मैं नई लाइफ शुरू करना चाहती हूँ। आपने कोई नेटफ्लिक्स पे कोई एपिसोड देखा और उसमें भी सेम ऐसे ही कुछ 2-3 डायलॉग्स बोले गए हैं, या उसमें ये दिखाया गया कि एक लड़की या एक लड़का एक रिलेशनशिप, टॉक्सिक रिलेशनशिप से बाहर आ रहा है, या वो अपने पैटर्न्स को चेंज कर रहा है, या उसने अपना मतलब किसी ना वार्डरोब चेंज कर लिया सडनली, कुछ ऐसा, मतलब आपको ऐसी चीज़ें बार बार आपको हिंट दिखेंगी, तो वो साइंस नोट कीजिए। द एंजल्स, एंड आई कांट बिलीव दिस गाइज, इफ यू कैन सी, दिस इज लाइक, okay, this reading has actually, I don't know how it works, but this reading has actually turned out. I have picked up a charm randomly, and this is the charm for pile number 2, and it says angels watching over me, and now it says look for sign. So there are signs which the angels are sending you, so the angels are contacting you on a regular basis. प्लीज़ डू नॉट इग्नोर दी साइंस थिंकिंग इट्स अ कोइंसिडेंस। अरे मैं चल रही थी, चलते चलते गाड़ी आ गई तो क्या हो गया, बथेरी गाड़ियाँ आती हैं, बहुत गाड़ियाँ आती हैं, आते जाते सड़क पे इतनी गाड़ियाँ होती हैं, तो मैं हर एक गाड़ी को थोड़ा देख के बोलूँगी अरे हाँ ये साइन है, ये साइन है, ये साइन है। सो डू नॉट थिंक दैट इट्स अ कोइंसिडेंस दैट इफ यू इफ यू कीप सीइंग नंबर 2 repetitively, you open your phone and there are 2 calls, you open your phone, there are 2 text messages, you check your watch and it is 2 o'clock. So if you keep seeing 2, it is not a coincidence. It is, you would sometimes say ki are I just had to, whenever I watch the time, it is going to be some odd time, so it is a coincidence that I watched the time at 2. It was just a coincidence. Do not think that it is a coincidence. When things are repetitively coming in your life, it is actually a sign, and that sign is going to lead you into a good phase. So do not think or ignore these signs thinking it's a coincidence. Let's see what we have for health. For health, we have water your, oh my god, pile number 2. Okay, water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. So this is exactly what they're saying. You need to get some changes. If you were not sleeping on time, start sleeping on time. You'll get into the change, you'll get into a habit, good habits towards your health. If you cannot have happiness, good health all the time, we agree, but if you make a change, you tend to do it in a better way. So you take your breaks, you join gym, you go do yoga, you do aerobics, you listen to music, you dance, you meditate, whatever you feel that gives you happiness, whatever you feel that allows you to sink in the beauty of inner health, good health, you do that. You drink a lot of water, eat healthy. So you do these things and it will help you, pile number 2, to get into the right mode. You are being told to do a few changes in your life. It has been long due now. So you do those changes and you will definitely go into a better future. Do let me know in the links. Oh yeah, while we are here on this particular, what I'll do is, guys, I will actually put a link in the comment section for the music, the sounds, which are peaceful sounds. It's not like dhak chik, no music, no hardcore music, something like that. It's peaceful sound music which you can even listen while you're dozing off to sleep. So I will put that in the link. You can utilize that particular music as well. It's like water flowing, waves, birds chirping, things sounds like that. So that also helps. You can also listen to it when you're meditating. You can also listen to it when you're feeling too stressed. It kind of calms your nerves down. So you can do that. I'll put that in the link in the comment section, so you can utilize that as well. All right. So this was the reading for pile number 2. So do like, share and subscribe for more such videos, and do comment and let me know if the reading resonated with you guys, the pile number 1 and the pile number 2. And do also give me any suggestions if you feel, and also let me know if you want me to do videos in Hindi and English mix like I've done today, or do you want me to do specifically in English or a little bit more emphasis on Hindi. So do let me know and I'll work accordingly. So yeah, thank you so much guys.